Hey, baby. Hey, everybody. I've got a huge surprise for you today. Um, First and foremost, I want you to meet this little gentleman here. This is Melvern. That's right, Melvern. And this is a new name for him. He doesn't know his name, unfortunately. He was brought to us by a couple friends of the page. They live about 2.5 hours from here. Really good Samaritans. And Melvern has a story to tell here, don't you, bud? We're estimating that he's about 10 years old. As you can see, he's not very mobile, and by the looks of this, you know what this means. He has no use of his back legs, and I don't want to make this too sad. I mean, it's very tragic. But when they told me his story, he was in the show. They picked him up, and they found his poor guy out in the snow, dragging himself. He has no use of his back legs whatsoever. And the shitty thing about that is, guys, is from their experience, their short experience with him, he's very well versed at using his front legs to pull himself around. He's very good at it, so I'm very excited about that. Which says he's had this condition for a long time. But then also the lack of any kind of abrasion or anything on his body when they found him suggests he hasn't been out on his own for a long time, and that this didn't just happen to him, and he hasn't, he wasn't out in the wild for a long time, because he would have his bottom half all beat up. So that means somebody dumped him in the snow. And I just put something about this on my personal page today. You wonder why I can't stand people? I know there's some good ones out there. I know there's a lot of good people. I love you guys, but this is not acceptable. So anyway, they reached out to me, and I'm so glad they did, because we're gonna take great care of them. As you guys know, we have all kind of carts here that have been sent in for Nugget and Crash, and even Rosie. And so far, none of those three want to use anything, but they're all in the front end that they're handicapped or handy capable. Melvern here, he's in the back end. So I'm going to see if he can use those. He actually was, a little while ago when they brought him in first, he was walking across pretty much on his front legs without even dragging himself. So, right now he's just starting to get acclimated. He just met Tiny. I got a cute little video I'll splice in at the end of this showing how Tiny greeted him. You want to talk about a little Thor? Nugget greeted him too. Nugget didn't care. It's all about Nugget, you know that. But anyway, I wanted to welcome you all to Melvern to the island, and introduce him to everybody. He's a permanent addition. He's very emaciated. He needs a dental. And oh yeah, just a couple more things. Tiny, leave for a bit. So yes, they took him to their vet, and it's a regular vet. He's very capable, I'm sure. But I want to take him to our specialist at Skilos, and have Dr. Leisure see if Dr. Leisure thinks there's anything we can do about his legs, whether it be surgery or treatment or a combination of both. And if we find out there's nothing that can be done, obviously we will work with him as he is. He definitely needs a dental. He was too emaciated and small to have it done. That's why they didn't have it done down there. He's healthy enough to come here, and I'm grateful he is. But as soon as he's a little bit healthier, we'll get him in. We'll get his, he's got to get his shots and everything like that, because we don't have anything on him. And again, it's because he was like so small and so frail, and he's just learning to get himself Nugget, starting to get himself healthy again. You're not helping. So anyway, yes, be on the lookout for that. This is really cool. I guess they have the fan base of their own, and they asked for money to go towards his dental and so forth, and all his medical, and they still have that money, and they're going to send that directly to our vet, so that they know that all of his medical fees will be covered, or hopefully be covered. So I just think that's wonderful, and so thank you for everybody that follows Angela and or Brandy, that brought him here. Thank you guys for the donations that will go directly to his care at our vet. Isn't that right, big guy? And then, like I said, I got big plans. Hopefully we get you fixed. And if not, we're gonna see if we can get you wheels. And if not, I'm gonna encourage you to keep walking on your front legs, because that was hilarious. If you guys have ever seen the dogs where you put the shoes on their booties on their feet, and they don't like it, so they walk on their front legs, that's what he looked like. So it was kind of cute. And he's gonna get used to everybody now. It's just get to know everybody. Everybody so far, we had Rosie, who doesn't care. She's asleep. Nugget and Tiny's met him so far. They've all been really wonderful. So, and of course, he's going to be a breakfast clubber. So welcome, Melvern.
They seem to be doing
Wow,
pretty
talk about
good.
Thor-like.
Look at them. They seem to be doing cute.
Tiny, you're such a good man. You make everybody feel welcome. Don't be too rough. I saw you starting to slap him. Good boy, Tiny. That's right, play hard to get. Don't be too much.
Yeah, I won't be offended if you change Melvern to something else. It was just a quick name that we grabbed from a list.
That's a good boy. See how he routed you? I mean, you haven't really had him long enough to actually for him to get to know it, though, right?
Yeah, no.
Ain't no sweetheart.
Oh, look. You want to
You
go
can play? You want to come tiny go play?
Long legs.
He does have long legs.
See you there.
Pretty boy.